Hello guys, my name is Nishant Kumar and I am a second year student of Electronics and Communication branch from IIIT Kota. So this video is about assignment assigned to us, which asked us to make a GUI general chat box which can help communicate us with friends. So without any further, here are the codes. So this is the first code, which is about the server. So first we have done is we will be creating a server which will serve as the base for this GUI chat box. So here we have imported socket. It's a library of various features and characteristics which will help us in design this particular chat box. So the first thing is importing socket. Then we have done a host naming, and this attribute will assign provide us with the host name of our machine. In this case I'm using a laptop, so I will be provided with a laptop name. So let's check this out. We will run this module, and here we got the laptop name, machine name. So next is we have assigned a port, like for example, it will serve as a channel for connection between the server and the client we will be creating later for communication. And we have assigned a random number. Here I have assigned 1 2 3 4 5. Next is socket. It is helping creating a socket. It's We are using it because there will be another socket creation in client file. So it is connecting those two sockets. First socket is this, and then the other one will be in this our client file. Here it is. So yeah, here is the socket, and this socket it is connecting them both. Then is s dot bind. It is binding the socket so that they can interconnect with each other. The next command is s dot listen. It will help in receiving and interchanging the information with this socket. And next is connect, c or double n. This is the command for it. Address s dot accept. So it will help in accepting the IP address of the client, and this is our client. So the client and the server will be sharing data or say, exchanging messages among themselves. So it is important to have its IP address. Next, we will print connected to. It will tell us that we are connected to the respective client, and it is like here. The comment is telling us that it prints the IP address of the client, and then we will print hi to just test run the it to test run this program, so it is working fine or not. Now next is while true. While command is while true. We are using this command as to clarify or as to make sure that all these conditions are true, and when these conditions meet the requirements we have provided them, then this command will execute. So in this command we have data equals connect dot receive, and here is some random number. It specifies digits, like how long a message can be. So here we have entered 1024, so we don't have any problem in sending large messages. So here the comment says that is it helping us receive data from the client. And the next is print. It will print the received messages, and the next is reply is equal to input type your messages. Here we will type our message which will be sent to the client. Next up is connect dot send reply dot encode. It will send the encoded message to the client, which will in turn decode and display the message we have sent to the client. The decoding will be done in client. Like here we can see that here it is receiving. Here it will show received message and will decode. And if these conditions aren't met, or we decide to break, or we decide to end this chat, then we can just type end, and this program will be broken. And finally we will close this using connection dot close. And here is the client. So we have just followed the similar procedures, and here also we have inserted a while command. It will be display our message, and then it will encode the message which we will be sending from client to the server. And if we input end, the chain will be broken, and the encoded message from here in the server program will be decoded here in the client, and finally we close the program. So now let's try running both of these programs. how they will be working. So here it is, and here is the second one. So let's do this test. So here we, this one is the client window and this is the server window, and here it is displaying the host name and our the IP address and the port address, etc. Like we have entered here, host and port. So it is all shown here. So first let's check this out. We will be typing hello, press enter. So as you can see, the message from the client is being displayed by the the server window. And as you can see, if we try to type any further message and press enter, it isn't sending any because it is a one-on-one chat UI. So for the client to be able to send next message, it must wait for a reply from the server. So now we will be replying via server, and as you can see here, it received the message which was sent by the server. We can also try typing numbers, like we have typed something random and it is being displayed in the server window. So this is our a general user interface chat box which is helping in communicate with friends, and that's it for this project.